It's high stakes right here, man.
Oh, that rebuttal game strong on Carissa. That rebuttal game. Woo! So is it back to us, or does he get it again since it swatted back at him?
Dude, I feel like crying. Welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. We have two very special guests tonight. Please welcome for the first time, OnlyFans anal guru, Stella Barey and Sawyer. Was that the appropriate
Yes.
titles?
I feel flattered.
Her manager, Sawyer.
So, manager?
Just
Yeah.
Sawyer.
You guys are killing it in life. You guys are killing it right now.
So are you.
I
You know, what was that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I have anal for a living, so I feel happy as can be.
When did you, can I ask you, I mean, because we could already start out. Why?
That was a
Because
heavy
with me,
start.
I have a phobia, like exit only for me, you know, like, because it's like for me, it's, you know, it's sensitive and tight, my butthole. So, so when did you realize, oh, like, I like anal? Like,
okay, there was a very distinct moment when I lost my anal virginity in the back of a homeless guy's car on our first date.
have you talked about this before?
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
Do you want to bring that story up in a different way, like that?
No, I would love to bring it up.
Go
anytime.
ahead.
But I would also like to preface that, you know, before when I was younger, when I would be about to orgasm, I would want to put stuff in my butt, but I never did it. And then,
No, wait, hold up. Like, what do you mean? In your, like, beads or something?
no, like just right before I would orgasm, I would have this like want to have like a sensation around my butthole.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah, it was interesting, but I never thought much of it. And then, okay, and so then it goes into the story of the homeless man that took my anal virginity. And I was working, yeah.
Who is this homeless man?
Well, he's still in my life now. He's a lovely man. So
you guys are
we're not a couple.
Okay.
But we used to be.
Okay.
But now we have a very non-traditional situation.
Okay, that's
which
fine.
I can get into too. But
Okay.
I was working at a homeless shelter for veterans in LA, and it was the best job ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I counseled them and bonded with them. And one of the veterans, I just bonded extra with, and there was a lot of sexual tension. And
what do you mean by that? Just between you and the veteran guy?
that one guy? Yeah.
Oh, so you had like
I was working at this homeless shelter cooking 3 meals a day.
holy moly!
I was the
Okay,
front
good
desk
for you.
lady.
That's good.
Thanks.
Being a service.
Yeah, while I
Okay.
was a pre-med student.
Okay.
And then I fell in love with one of them. And then I finally like took the leap, and one day after work at like midnight, because I was doing a late night shift, I went and met him in his car, which is, you know, where he lived. And I was on my period, and I wasn't like prepared to have sex or anything. I really liked him, and the sexual tension was the most I've
Can I
ever
give him a
felt in
shout
my
out real
life.
quick? Can I give him a shout out?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shout out to Drew.
What up,
Shout out
Drew?
to Drew.
This one's for Drew.
He's the anal king.
Drew the anal king.
He took like 30 girls' anal virginities before me.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's
really?
a real maverick in his field.
Have you ever done anal?
No, I'm not a big anal guy for some
Okay.
reason. I don't want anything up my butt. I don't want to
Yeah.
stick it in their butt.
Yeah, it's
a
just the
weird-
tightest hole
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
with a naughty twist.
you know Asa Kura.
Yes.
You know, she's an OG in the game. You know,
Of
she's
course.
and
She's
she.
the anal queen.
She's done. When I used to do DVDSA, we were doing content, and she did stick her finger up my butt with her finger.
Wait, so you do? It's not all exit only.
Wait,
Whoa,
but
no.
not
This is
during sex.
okay. So let me
Not during sex.
No. We're just podcasting,
Just
doing
friendly.
content. It was like we're doing a 24 hour podcast
Will you
event.
let me do that too?
No. it really it hurt me. Yeah, it was like it really.
Did she lick
No,
it?
she had
It was just uncalled for.
I don't know if she had it in a latex glove or.
Oh well, that's safe.
But she did stick it pretty far up my butt, and it hurt.
Was she trying to see if you had a?
Yeah, it was like a
inclination for
challenge. It was like a dare or something. It was like
Yeah.
we're doing a live feed, and someone's like, "Stick your finger in Steebie's butt,"
Mhm.
and I.
That's how it happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't. I've always. yeah. So
Stick it in.
back to Drew and your story.
Yeah, so
I'm so
it
sorry.
was just like the horniest I've ever gotten in my life, and so it just like his dick just slid in my butt. I just remember him massaging me and licking my butt. I had already given him a blowjob and stuff. It was already happening. And then it just went in.
Okay. There's a lubrication involved?
No, I mean he was licking my butt before, so I think that's what made it good. And also, I literally think like I didn't feel any pain with it, and I didn't even know it was in my butt till it was in my butt.
Yeah.
And so I think I was like. I was sober, but I was the horniest I've ever been. And me horny is like not sober. Like my whole body was just on fire with amazing feelings. It was the most intense feeling in my life.
Drew he likes eating buttholes.
He likes eating buttholes to prepare it for his dick.
Oh,
That's
wow.
it. Yeah, like he'll eat it just to put his dick in.
Wow.
But most men are like that, don't you think? Like you do foreplay so you can stick your dick in it?
Yeah. I'm not gonna, I'm more... I don't know what it is about anal. Just that's the one thing I don't like. I never like.
No, you have to be just made for anal.
Yeah,
like, it just happens to you when it's time.
It's because not everyone likes a certain type of ice cream. Or something, you know what I mean?
And also giving is different. So I love getting it because it's a euphoria. He loves giving it, you know. And so it just works really well together. But not everybody's gonna love that feeling. It's very intense to.
So is it different? Is it different than the coochie?
Oh my God! You know, I always say it this way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it YouTube friendly. Yeah.
So the coochie, when it's in the coochie, you know how you can get bored sometimes. You can think of other things. Like you can think of your to-do list, right?
With the coochie?
Yeah, your mind can wander a little. You know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Anal, it's like, especially as receiving it.
I'll eat the coochie all day long, though. That's like a meal to me.
But receiving. The man or the giver,
Well,
Wait, go ahead.
is in meditation as well.
So yeah, it's just different. Like receiving during anal is the most like I am in the present. It's the biggest challenge. I'm like breathing to keep so I don't tense.
Yeah.
And I think of nothing except like survival and like the breathing into the pain / pleasure that I feel.
Yeah.
And that's I love that feeling. And then
Can I be honest with you?
giving it, I mean, men just nut in like a second because it's just tight and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like naughty and it's very dominant. So like I am a puppet to his penis when he's in my butt.
Is he pretty well hung?
No, he's like a great normal size, like 6
Like
inches.
what's a normal size?
6 inches.
Okay, so
And he's uncircumcised, which is lovely for anal.
Ruler so present.
So a lot of men are self-conscious about their penis sizes. Yeah. Is there a penis size that's like too small? Like if you like saw, let's say let's say Drew's penis was like a centimeter.
Like a micro penis.
Yeah, like a micro penis.
Yeah.
Are people open to that?
I think people are open to that because people like there's somebody for everybody. So like there's some people that don't like sex certain ways.
Yeah.
And I think if you love someone, like anyone's open to anything.
But
I think it's an immense challenge as a man.
So you
to have a micro penis, a real micro penis.
Like a real one.
That's a real challenge.
Like a button dick.
Yeah.
Like
it's
a
already
real
hard to be like say to be a shorter man.
Yeah.
Is a larger challenge. It builds character.
I'm a little guy.
It builds character.
Kings.
Yeah.
What was that?
I love short kings.
Yeah.
What is that a term?
I don't like tall people.
Yeah.
I like that phrase.
I love short kings.
I've
I've only dated
king?
short kings.
Yeah.
I only will date short kings. If you see me with a tall person, just know I'm going through something.
She's very serious about that.
So what?
I am serious.
So can you work with an inch? I mean, let's say this guy had a micro penis.
Okay,
what I was
I've
gonna
never
say is
tried it.
Stella does dick ratings on her page.
You do, Stella?
And she gets a lot of...
How do you rate them? Like, what do you look? What's the
I
criteria?
have
What's the criteria?
so many criteria.
Like, let's break it down.
Okay.
Tons of
All right,
criteria.
this is so fun. So first is the basic length and girth, right?
Does girth matter?
Yes.
Okay, I think proportion matters. So like length and girth matter, but I think more so in relation to
But
like
it's
how
completely
proportionate
different for
it is.
anal.
Yeah,
Am I
it is.
correct?
There's like a standard good sized penis, but then if your dick is a little bit smaller, it's great for anal. Like a little bit small, like 4 to 5 inches. I don't know what. Can I look at 3 inches?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Just like.
I don't know, just
let
a
'em know.
little.
What do you use this roller
Oh,
for?
honestly,
don't
any
worry
size.
about it. That's my business.
You have to be big
Oh.
enough. Yeah, there's like
No
there's like
discriminating.
cum
I was just
stains on
wondering.
this.
No. That's
So
fine.
there's like, okay, so 2 inches. I mean, you're not even gonna make it inside the butthole. So that is what's a
No,
little
you
challenging.
will.
No, you
You'll
will.
feel that.
You think
will?
so? Okay,
Yeah.
1 inch and less.
She's
is too hard.
desensitized.
yeah.
No, but I just
She's
mean no. As a guy,
desensitized.
like you gotta make it through the sphincter, the outer one.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, 3 inches to 4 or 5 inches, even to 6, amazing for anal. Over 6 inches is a challenging, just more challenging for anal.
Can I have my ruler back, please?
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So there is a certain. If it goes past 6 inches for anal, that's a no.
No, I mean I love it. Like I love guys with 7 to 8 inch dicks in my butt, but it's a larger challenge. Like that's a level up with anal. I'm glad I lost my anal virginity to a good 6 inch dick.
Drew has a 6 inch dick.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
shout out. Good for you, Drew. Good for you, Drew.
You know, I think
Yeah.
it could be 6 or 5.5.
Can I ask you something? I've always wondered this. Be
Mm-hmm.
honest. What if the dude has like a long dick but no girth? Like it's like a
Very
slim Jim. Like it's
skinny.
like a slim Jim.
Why
You
do
know,
you
like-
wonder
like-
that?
What was that? I've always just wondered
Like,
that.
do you
I
wonder?
always wondered that.
Do you wonder if I like judge or if I'll
no,
be able to
I'm
use
thinking
it?
females because there's
Like
two
if it
females
feels
here.
weird.
No, do you think females like that or do they dislike that?
I
As like a
am
Slim Jim
not
penis.
as much of an anal guru as her.
No,
so
I'm talking about your coochie also.
Just in general.
Coochie and your butt.
Just in general.
I
don't
ca-
think it
can't-
matters.
No, it matters to me.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead, Sawyer.
I think girth matters more than length.
What'd you just
Yeah,
say?
girth is nice.
I think girth matters more than length.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
I did have a guy that was a bit skinnier of a dick.
But
and
maybe
it
I just
kinda
have a
felt
big
weird
vagina.
with anal too.
So girth matters more?
Not for anal,
She's
though.
saying for her though.
For me, yeah.
I'm
for
saying
me
I'm saying
specifically.
overall. Girth.
Oh, overall, if we had to pick one, which
Yes.
which
What
one
would
can
you
you have?
pick?
Girth.
Huh?
Yeah.
You would pick girth
Yeah.
too?
You
Because
would?
length,
Even
you
for
don't
anal?
Yeah, because it feels good. Because length hits in your pussy.
But there are
it hits
anal
your
sex.
cervix.
There are anal sex toys that are no girth and just length.
Yeah, but like
basically a
the
pencil.
to me, it's the stretching that feels
Okay.
good.
So if a
It's
guy
not.
is like
You
this,
don't feel it going deeper. So whether
What if
it's
a guy's
short or
like this?
long,
This
you
is
don't feel
girth.
Oh
it
no!
In your butthole.
Oh no!
this is girth,
I
right?
would choose length over that. That's too much.
What if a
girth.
guy's penis looked like this? It was all girth.
You know,
and,
I've had a dick that's about
like
that
it looked like
size.
this,
It was the biggest dick I've ever taken in my butt, and
and it looked like this.
yeah, and I did it amazingly, but I did have to prepare. I was a little nervous.
This is so.
But the butthole stretches infinitely.
right.
Yeah, once it's stretching a little, it can go forever. So
Now I always wondered this too. Does your poo come out a lot easier now? Because
it comes out like a slightly bit easy.
yeah. Does it just like?
No, it's crazy how normal I still am because I really thought it's been almost 3 years of anal almost every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also,
Anal every day.
Yeah, and my butthole looks, I think it looks the same, if not a little pinker and cuter.
Oh my
It
god.
it doesn't have any issues because I do very natural sizes, like a
Yeah,
good 6
yeah,
inch
yeah,
dick.
yeah,
Nothing,
yeah.
no 12-inch dick.
What's an ideal size penis where females are like, okay, that's the ideal size
for what?
for everything?
No, just like
all
he
around,
pulls
for
down
all
his pants.
around.
Okay, I honestly, but this is because I love Drew's dick, but I will shout him out.
But, okay.
His dick, I think, is perfect for
Okay.
everything.
So he's not circumcised as well.
Yeah, as
So
well.
is
You're
that-
not,
is
you're
that a
not
plus?
circumcised?
I'm circumcised.
So why'd you say as well?
I mean,
well.
but is he circumcised?
Oh, on top of it.
Yeah.
yeah,
is it-
he's uncircumcised.
so is that a plus or a minus?
For me, it's a major plus, but I love all penises.
So it's kind of like he has.
She
the,
says it's a plus because there's less friction for anal.
Yeah, for anal, it feels amazing.
Oh, because he has that extra skin.
extra skin. So instead of like rubbing the skin up and down on the butthole, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
staying.
yeah.
His skin's staying in the same spot, and he's like fucking.
Right.
inside of his
That's
foreskin, you know?
interesting. That's interesting. How
Huge
did
thing.
y'all? What's your history? How did y'all link up? Like, how did you become her manager? And when did you start this OnlyFans? I'm just
Yeah.
curious. Yeah.
I was a writer. I still am a
Mm-hmm.
writer, but I was working for Forbes, and then I got
Forbes
yeah.
as a columnist.
Well, it was a subsection of Forbes. I'm not going to claim Forbes. I don't want to
Okay.
get sued.
Okay. But you worked For Forbes.
Yeah, technically.
Okay.
And then I got fired.
Okay.
And I was really depressed for like a few months, crying nonstop, and then picked myself up one day and was like, I need to make my job profitable. I need to make it monetizable somehow. So I got a web designer, and that was taking forever. And then I was like, let me just do what I was going to do, but on OnlyFans. Didn't feel comfortable putting who I was wanting to interview on OnlyFans. So I needed to have people already on OnlyFans on there. So literally the first person I found, which was Stella on TikTok, I reached out to. She had 10,000 followers on Instagram. I was like, she's probably making like a couple thousand a month. No big deal. Reached out to her, did an interview. She let me know she was making 40,000 a month. At the time, so 2 years ago, which is nothing compared to today. And she also let me know that she was looking to hire an assistant. And I was like, I'm jobless right now. I seem very professional. I have my hair slicked back. My tear stains were still there, though, from getting fired. And I was like, this is the moment to be humbled, Sawyer. I was like, I will work for you. And thank God she took a chance on me. I was her assistant for about a year. And then naturally that kind of just progressed into a way bigger role over time.
Yeah.
And
we're partners now.
Now we're really just partners. We're really like Stella together.
Yeah, we are. We make it work as a brand.
And yeah, I mean, we're working 24/7.
Yeah, we are.
We really work all day together.
It's so fun.
It's so amazing. We're best friends. And
that's great.
And it's such a difference from the traditional porn manager.
Right.
Or even from the traditional talent manager, model manager. I don't take 40 to 80%, which is what these people take 10%. And that's it. And no other strings attached.
What are some of your duties and day-to-day duties and obligations and responsibilities that what you do? Like
she's
what you
kind
do?
of in transition right now because she was like an assistant role to me, helping me organize my OnlyFans, being just like a person I can reach out to to bounce ideas off of.
I'm
I
still
was
that
totally
person
alone. Yeah. But
All
now
day.
she's also going into like more of a manager role where she's organizing things for me, like this podcast.
Yes.
And she's
And
doing the
brand
kind of stuff
deals.
where
That's right. She hooked this up. I was talking to you.
Yeah.
You hooked this up.
the stuff that I like I can
have time for.
Yeah, and I can spend my time doing other things that I need to be doing, and she can be doing that, and it's so nice. And she's great at it. 'Cause she's so organized. She's organized.
But the thing
I
is,
think that
she could have been untrustworthy. You kind of like,
I
when did you
know.
realize? Because the main thing is trust.
You know
what I mean?
liked
Like-
her personality. So we clicked so well in the interview.
Right.
And then we started out really small too. Like she worked remotely. We didn't work
It was
together.
Just day by day. Too.
Day by day stuff online.
She could have terminated it whenever. We've never had a contract.
Yeah.
So it was based on a handshake?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was back in the day, $40K a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that anymore, is it? It kind of bumped up a few, didn't it?
It went up a lot
It
when I
bumped
started
up.
doing a lot of anal. When I started it just, you know how things
She
over
was
time
doing
just
40K
get momentum.
when she was just doing solo porn and did not have an assistant. No one
Didn't have
helping
a sex tape
her.
out. Yeah.
So what do you mean solo? Like
Solo
dildo
pornos.
stuff
Yeah,
or like masturbation video?
What
Okay,
I've always
got it.
done since the beginning is I kind of look at it like a vlog of my day sexually, where I just, because I masturbate every single day. I was having
Me
anal, like,
too.
every day.
Hello.
Yeah. So I just take content of that instead of having to make myself do something for work.
Yeah.
I just document what I do every day sexually.
Yeah, I
Some
mean-
days it's just a nude. Other days it's like
I mean,
Two
dudes like that,
dicks.
and the dudes get into the voyeuristic aspect of that. You know, like
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Sometimes I just want to masturbate to like POV dildo videos and stuff like that. I like
Sometimes
that.
I want to just masturbate to a cam
So,
girl that's clothed.
Let me
but,
ask,
like,
do you get most of your porn from Pornhub, Reddit?
where do you get it from?
Have you ever paid for porn?
You pay. You pay.
No. Hold up. Let me think about this. I'm
And
about to.
also-
I'm about to pay.
And also, what
I'm
do
about to pay.
what do you think
I'll
your
give you a free sub
fans?
to mine.
Yeah. What do you think your fans' porn's consumption? Do you have any gauge on that?
I'm weird with my thing.
Oh,
I have
okay.
like a grandma fetish thing going on.
Okay.
I like grand.
Like Beyond Milk.
No, yeah, like grandma, like granny cream pie.
I love that.
That's my
who's-
shit.
Who's fucking the granny? The grandson or like just a hot young dude?
Yeah, it could be like the grandson, or I just like. There's something about grannies. I don't know. It's kind of weird. People kind of look down at look at me
know.
weird. But I like. I don't know what it is. I might have to like go talk to a psychologist, to figure it out why I like that.
I feel like that's a
No.
beautiful thing though, and it's probably like our sexual things.
Mm-hmm.
What it makes it sexual or taboo is it's something that you normally would find kind of maybe repulsive
And
or
then
like
this is my masturbation
weird to
kit.
think about.
Yeah.
Why do you
Wait,
use that?
what?
Huh?
Why do you use that?
Well, I
You allergic
What is
to
that
latex?
for?
Well, no. This I put lotion.
Easy cleanup.
So I
Is it like a pocket pussy?
yeah. It's like it's a homemade fifi.
I remember your story about
Yeah. So homemade
about the
fifi. Yeah.
About the Pringles.
Pringles can.
Yeah. I don't do that anymore. Although I did buy Pringles today.
Does your dick fit in?
We should have
in
brought
one
him
of the
Pringles.
fingers?
That's a very good question, Stella. So what I do? I'm so sorry for bringing this up.
Don't be
I'm-
sorry for anything.
This is like
I put
OnlyFans.
yeah, I put lotion.
Steebee Premium.
Yeah, I put lotion in here,
Okay.
and then have you seen Karate Kid?
Yes.
When Mr. Miyagi.
Uh-huh.
So
you
I do.
You rub it all in.
Yeah, no, I go. Yeah. So when the
Warm it
lotion's
up.
here to disperse the lotion, I go like I do a Mr. Miyagi.
And it gets nice and warm.
Wait, what about if you just hold it and then you shake it once?
No, I do this.
No.
I have to do the Mr.
Okay.
Miyagi, and then I have a Black & Decker heater over there, and then so
Okay, wait.
it's
do you do
it's
with
over
the
there
heater?
by the mirror. It's like the orange
What do you
one
heat
here.
it up? You
Yeah,
put it,
I heat up my homemade fifi.
What if it catches on fire?
No, I won't. I do it for like 5 seconds.
It's like making s'mores.
yeah, it's like
What if
Isn't
you're
it?
building
Oh,
burnt down and
making s'mores.
It is.
I'm gonna
What
write
if you put like marshmallow fluff in there?
S'mores. Masturbation kit. S'mores.
It doesn't have an H. It doesn't have an H in it. S'mores.
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 And
S'mores.
then
I'm gonna say it like that from now on.
And then I've used Tanga egg. I'm weird.
Wait, what was the next one?
I use Tanga eggs, so
What?
what is
and then
that?
I met. I'm basically
fucked the
sponsored by.
egg?
Yeah. You never seen this? So these they're disposable, and it's an egg. Maybe should we open one up?
Yes,
just to,
please. Is it a sex product?
This is a sex toy for guys.
Oh.
You've never seen this?
No, I thought this was like you were using. I thought this was like a candy, and you just.
No.
used it.
This is something that they sell these for like.
Is it like a pussy?
Yeah.
We don't want to see.
I know. I'm just kidding. God damn it. You want
I want to compare it to the real thing. So how do you open this on a regular basis when you're horny? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
This one.
You got to be ravenous.
I mean, look, I'm down to my last.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is the egg.
Why is it an egg? Is it
So-
trying to make you
Yeah.
feel fertile or something?
So,
Oh my god.
So
Can I touch
yeah,
it?
Yeah, go ahead, check it out.
Wait, so why does it come in an egg
It's so
form?
small.
These are disposable, but look, it
Is
comes
that a
with.
vibrator?
No, this is lube.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you want to show the camera.
Oh, and this
yeah.
goes in your.
Oh,
Oh my god,
okay.
that's nice.
Yeah, so
that feels nice.
I mean, it's probably similar to a butthole, right? I mean, the way it looks.
Except the looseness.
So
Imagine
and
if
the
this was
little-
literally a size of a
I don't
pencil.
know that. You know what? That looks kind of alien the way you're. Yeah, that's the inside.
This should be a stress ball. Like
Yeah, I love
wanna-
that.
Yeah. So
This feels like dough.
Whoa.
You could fit a huge dick in here.
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So you put it over the full thing or just the tip?
Yeah. Well, you put the lube. Damn, I like the way you're using it as a boxing glove. That's
Oh
kind of
my
cool.
god, I made a hole in it.
It's okay.
Do I get to keep this one?
If you want, yeah. If you want.
Because I want to hold this like
Can I
a
check it out
stress
real
ball.
quick, too? Does it feel okay?
It makes noises like a pussy too. Does it queef?
So yeah, you put the lube in here, and then and then obviously it stretches.
So when
So
was
that's-
the
this is a
last,
tank
when was
egg.
the last time you had a female vagina? Because I want to know the
Timestamp that.
comparison.
It's been quite
You can
quite a
lie.
while. It's been quite a while.
What's quite a while?
Has it been a couple months? Yeah, it's been a couple months.
Oh, that's not.
I don't know why I'm staring at my
How
intern.
long is it? How
like
long
she's
has
gonna-
it been since?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm staring at my
She
intern.
doesn't-
It's been a couple months. It's been a couple months. It's been a couple months.
Like she knows.
That's not long.
It's been a couple months.
Are you fucking her?
No, that's my intern.
You were looking
No,
at her like,
no,
when
no,
was
no,
the
no,
last
no,
time
no,
we
no. I don't
fucked?
know why I'm asking. I'm just asking her to save me from It's been a couple months.
What
It's been a
was
couple
the
months.
last experience like?
It was. Oh, so you're not. You're right. Oh, is this your? Is it your turn to ask me questions? Like, because you said y'all had questions for me.
Yeah, we have a lot
Well,
of
I
questions.
was just
We
really
wanna
curious
ask
about the
questions.
comparison of this though compared to a pussy.
Oh, nothing can compare to a real vagina.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're holding that like a cigar. You're very
I
classy.
love it. I mean, in fact, the special lady I was seeing got me because she was vaping last time she was here, and so I'm like,
you
I was
addicted.
before I was doing just this. So I was hanging out with her so much. I want to leave her anonymous.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to put her on blast that way.
Yeah.
But
Is this dip?
yeah, this is this is all Nick.
So wait, isn't this better?
I don't know. I
I don't
mean,
think
it's all
anything is
bad.
good.
It's all
Yeah.
bad.
You pull
You
that in
gotta
your-
stop.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
That's
did-
totally worth. Well,
So you put
I
this
don't
right
know
here.
about the vape section. I'm not gonna say
Oh
anything.
my goodness.
So any more questions? Because I kind of want to get back on like because I know there's a lot of stuff that
No,
we need to
ask us
cover.
questions.
Yeah, you can ask us
Okay.
questions.
I just saw a documentary called The Tinder Swindler, and it's about like this Israeli guy that's he like met girls on Tinder and just like extorted them for money and stuff. Like, do you get anything like that where there's weird dudes on your OnlyFans or like just once they find out who you are, they try to extort money from you because you're making a good chunk of change now.
No, not at all. I mean, I'm extorting money from them, if anything. Not on purpose. I'm not trying to extort.
Right.
But I mean, it's usually that exchange. Like, I never am giving people money. I'm just providing my butthole in the service of good.
But I will say I am in
comments.
100% constant fear for Stella. Like I am
But she runs high anxiety.
worrying mother figure in
But
her life.
extortion, like online
Extortion, no, because she's like she
My
said,
second.
taking the money from people. So there's not really a way that
it's not a two-way street.
there's not really a way a scammer can approach her when he's already paid. There has been
I don't
people
meet
that
people
have
in person either. What is online
Yeah.
stays online.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, what about this? You're at Starbucks.
Yeah.
And then some dude just keeps staring at you,
Yeah.
and then just like kind of approaches you in a weird way.
Oh, like have there been creepy men in my life?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would like to hear maybe 3 to 5
But
stories
wait,
of that.
I will say, just for the viewers watching now, she
Yeah.
is with a giant 6'4" Marine man, and she's constantly with him. So don't even try.
So don't try it, guys.
Don't even
Unless
try.
you want to step to a Marine.
And I will.
Don't even
I
think
will.
about
I
it.
will find out who you are.
But I will say though, the people who subscribe to my OnlyFans are sweet,
Yeah,
normal ass
they're
guys.
sweethearts.
They're sweethearts. They're guys like the people who subscribe to OnlyFans are a select group of men that watch porn. They're not all
Are they
men that watch
polite?
porn.
Are they polite?
They
Yes.
want to see a girl, like at least in my case, they want to see a girl that's living her daily life and just have be a fly on the wall as she's masturbating
Right.
or as she's having sex.
Would
Like,
they?
they're
Would you
very-
say
it's
they're
very
beta? Like they're
cool.
beta males for the most part.
No, it's a lot of military guys. It's a lot of
Military
well,
guys?
because I do anal too. So I like my content is for anyone but betas. Like I'm very into like
Bless you.
pervy content. And I think the ultimate when you get very pervy, like my favorite style of content is that the most authentic you can get. Like you don't want to see something produced. You want to see people
something, like,
having
homemade.
real sex. You want to
Right.
see them like farting when they accidentally when they come or
Yes.
like queefing a lot or like accidentally anal gets messy or just living normal life and seeing real sex is so
Yes.
much more pervy. So it's for very sexual pervy people, I think.
Right.
Yeah, the number one request that she gets is poop.
Messy anal.
Yeah, messy
Wait,
anal.
Wait. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Shit, like shit.
Yeah.
Is
You've
it
Because
never watched
once men
that?
are, if you have anal, you're fine with it getting messy. Like if you're really into anal, which I am, my Drew is like and when you're really a sexual kind of pervy person that leans toward anal, you don't care about poop. Like you don't care. I have not one thing grosses me out in the world.
What would you type in? What is that a certain name? Is it?
I don't know.
Poo anal?
Scat play is a thing people
how
look
do
up.
I don't think you can
Is
find
that
it
a
on
thing?
Scat. Yeah.
What does
Pornhub
that mean?
anymore.
Scat means like poop play. I've seen a few clips like that on accident, and I'm scarred for life. So
How do you
Yeah.
spell it with the SK?
S-C-A-T.
SCAT.
yeah, scat is poop. Like like
Scat.
animal scat, like
So
scat.
that's poo porn.
Yeah. I don't think it's on Pornhub anymore, though.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So you'd have to go to the dark web.
There's like
to find that?
scat.com is one of them.
Yeah.
Shout out.
There's a
They're-
scat.
don't look at their Twitter unless you want to see
Twitter,
stuff.
yeah.
Because their Twitter.
Will it?
It's vulgar.
I think about the 2 clips that I saw
I've seen
every single
that.
day of my life. I'm
So
not
it
even
will
kidding.
affect you?
It's 2 girls, 1 cup times 1,000.
Yeah.
So can you describe, like, just through words? We're not going to show anything.
Well, I mean,
obviously.
I deal with like poop and stuff all the time, but okay.
Yeah.
Describe through words.
But
yeah,
that's
what
very-
scat
that-
it, like,
but-
what? Because you say it'll stain
The
you
one,
for life.
okay, so one of them, she was riding. The guy was laying flat on the floor, and the girl's riding him like on.
Wait, slow it
She's
down.
riding
Slow
him.
it down.
You know, okay, so she's like this on top of him, like her feet on the ground, riding him up and down. He's laying
yes,
flat.
yes.
And the camera's coming from the back, and she drops a perfect like Hershey's poop out her butt on his
know
on
this
his
one.
stomach.
Yeah.
And then the other one, the girl was just like
Yeah.
in doggy on the floor alone, and she was just pulling poop out her butt and just rubbing all over her
Yeah.
body.
Oh my god!
And it was her real poop, you
Yeah,
know.
pulling it
Holy
out.
So it's like
moly.
chunky
Yeah.
and like.
I don't think.
No, I would wish it upon no one
yeah,
unless
I
you're
don't know
into
if I
scat.
like
If you're
that.
into scat, you're so cool. But
Yeah.
I'm not yet.
Don't they get a bump in pay to do? Because that's a different thing. they're
Yeah,
doing.
and the girl, and you know what is so cool? The girls that do it, and they'll do. Some girls do it with their boyfriends. They cover the entire room in plastic, so it looks like they're about to murder someone.
Like
Oh my
Dexter.
But then they just get
God.
shit everywhere.
So
Yeah.
are there?
It's a real art form to not get sick and not get stuff dirty.
So are there porn stars that are scat porn stars?
No, I think
Wait,
it's so
you should
niche.
tell 'em about
It is
the-
so
It's
niche.
so
You
niche.
should
Yeah.
tell them about the strep throat incident.
Oh well, yeah. So it is an art because like I have gotten strep throat 3 times now from
Recently.
From what?
from
what?
in the last year from well at first it was like putting when you can see a piece of poop on a dick or like you can see the poop, that was my rule. I was like, if you can see it, like don't suck on it, because I have no boundaries. And so he would just pull his dick out of my butt and I would just put it in my mouth. I was like, I don't care. Like
So it was your poo.
No.
It was his poo?
the first 2 times that I got strep, it was somebody else's. It wasn't my own, because I don't think I carried strep. Because
Yeah.
strep group B is carried in your intestines. Strep group A is what most people get normally.
Right.
Strep group B is only in your intestine, or one of the places.
So
in
he
your
had
intestines.
feces on his penis.
Yeah, well, like the first one, I pulled a butt plug out of a girl's butt. So I had done it a ton of times myself.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah,
pulled
yeah,
his
yeah.
dick out of my ass.
yeah.
And would like put it in my mouth when it was dirty, and it was fine.
Yeah.
But then the very first time I got strep, I pulled a butt plug out of a girl's butt, and it was kind of dirty, and I just put it in my mouth because it was just a habit for me.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, it's the worst that can happen. And then I
Yes.
just had a terrible strep.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, this is why people don't eat poop.
Oh
I had
my
to learn that
God.
lesson.
Yeah. Did you go
But
to the
then-
emergency room?
No, I just my mom's a doctor, so she just prescribed me antibiotics.
Your mom's a doctor.
Mhm.
Oh, so can we shout her out real quick?
No.
Okay.
She can't be associated with me.
Okay, no
But
problem.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah. So
She's
she
the
gave
best
you,
mom in
she
the
gave you
world.
antibiotics.
Yeah,
And
and
it cleared
so-
up within a day or two?
No, you have to take antibiotics for 2 weeks, and you get like fevers from strep. Yeah, you get a fever, you get a terrible sore throat. Like I know it immediately
Don't
when I
eat
get it.
each other's poop.
Yeah.
So strep is a
Guys.
serious thing.
Strep is you can die if you don't take
could
antibiotics.
die.
Yeah, it's very serious
Is it
because
worse-
it goes into your bloodstream and can kill you.
Is it worse than UTIs?
UTIs are very bad also because they can also kill you if you don't take antibiotics. They'll go to your kidneys and you'll
Really?
die. Yeah.
Have you? So what would you rather choose, strep throat or a UTI?
Strep throat.
Have
Yeah.
you had a UTI?
I get it runs in my family. I get UTIs every single time I have pussy sex, or at least rough pussy sex.
Really?
Yeah, and so I used to get I got my first one right after I lost my virginity
Oh my
at 13.
goodness.
And that was my introduction to it.
Whoa.
And ever since then, when I started having boyfriends in college and stuff,
yeah.
I had to take a small dose antibiotic. It's actually a sulfa drug, which is a type of antibiotic.
Right.
I take that every time I have like kind of pussy sex with a lot of friction. And it's because the urethra where you pee from is very close to my, like genetically, my grandma and my mom and it's very close to our pussy.
so genetic-
So like when the dick is rubbing on the vagina,
Yeah.
it gets bacteria into the
gotcha.
urethra, and then I get a UTI.
So you know a lot about this stuff, like STD.
Yeah, well, I've been
like-
having sex for a while now,
Yeah.
and
how-
as a woman, you get so many infections all the time from having sex, like just UTIs, yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often?
So that's why I just do anal.
Yeah. How often do you get tested?
For STDs.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
For me, it's whenever I have a new partner. So before I have a new partner. So in porn, I've actually had the safest sex I've ever had in my life since I started doing porn. Really? Yeah, because you have to get tested before you go, and then you both show each other your tests.
So it's legit. Like
So
Every
it's-
porn
then you
star
can just
is
feel
probably safer than an average person.
You can just feel free.
Really?
Yeah, having more
Yeah.
safe sex.
because people think of it on the flip side, they think
Yeah.
that it's the
Right.
opposite. But
Yeah.
y'all are telling me that it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like they're more
And then
safer.
on
They're
top
required
of
to.
that,
It's a requirement every
Yeah.
month or every scene. Like how does that
Every
work?
single new person.
Well, no, in actual mainstream porn, which I don't do, it's
Mm-hmm.
every 14 days. So your test expires every 14 days, and some people can ask for a fresh test, but just every 14 days, and every single person in the industry is getting a test. So if you're working with anyone, everybody has to be clean when they're fucking. You know what I mean?
How does
there
that
can
work?
be missed times though with the 14-day thing though.
What do you mean?
There can be days where it's missed, where an STD is missed, because they're technically.
There could be, but since you're getting it every 14 days, it's going to come out at some point that you have it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And there's
Right,
certain
yeah.
STDs where like they might be asymptomatic and that
Yeah.
shows signs or
Mhm.
whatnot. Like as far as the porn industry, I always wondered, do you have to audition for that? Like how do you get booked for stuff like that? Like
I mean, I'm not in it. Like
I
that.
know, I'm
So
just
then
saying,
I don't
okay.
even know, but I do know that you just find an agent. In the classic path is you go online as a girl, you find you look at top agencies and you call them, and you're in. They'll start
So
booking
you're
you.
not okay. So just to clarify, you're not in the industry.
Yeah,
you do similar stuff.
I've never done mainstream porn. I've done one amateur porn or I've worked with one amateur porn videographer, Alex Adams. And we have one video public on Pornhub and X videos, and then I have other ones on his membership sites. And he's an amateur filmer, and then I do everything on OnlyFans. So I just film on my phone and put everything on OnlyFans. So I make porn every day, and I film with amateur guys here and there, but I've never done mainstream because they pay like $1,000 for a full day shoot, and it's
my
fake
God,
sex, and
yeah.
it's bad lighting. It's just not my vibe. Is like I said, vlogging my
Yeah,
sex,
more
my
personal.
real
And you don't
sex.
have a bodyguard, a manager, an agent, anyone with you.
Yeah,
You're
I don't.
just
All
by
the money goes
yourself.
directly to me. I can work with
You
whoever I
basically
want.
get shipped away to a different state to have sex with someone you've never met
Oh
before.
yeah, in mainstream porn.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And
God, that's
so-
how it works.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
And so whenever I can be there, even outside the door listening in, I'm always there for Stella. I always want to be as close to her as possible.
She really likes that.
She really likes that.
I'm a fidgeter.
Yeah, I noticed that. So what's like?
feel
How
like I
have
wanna,
you always been like that? Like since you're.
I
like,
want to
you
put
know-
it around the microphone
Yeah.
so bad.
Oh yeah.
It would fit so nice.
Yeah, I've always had, like, I like using my hands. I
Yeah.
have a big oral fixation.
Were
Like
you
I
a
like to use
Play-Doh
my
kid?
mouth.
Like you play with Play-Doh?
Love Play-Doh.
I knew
I've
it,
always
I
an
knew it.
artsy kid.
Yeah.
Like I love just using my hands.
Yeah.
and I'm very curious.
So what are some of your outside interests besides like the stuff we mentioned?
Besides sex and anal.
Yeah.
I love to run. Very athletic.
Okay.
I like to read.
Mm-hmm.
I love so much of the things you're into with philosophy and studying reality.
I'm into UFO. Like I don't
Yeah,
like
you're
weird
no,
stuff.
you're a lot.
Yeah,
You're into
yeah.
way crazier
Lizard
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
than
into
me.
weird
But
stuff.
I love that type of stuff.
You do?
Yeah, I love philosophy and just thinking about different viewpoints of reality, even if they're quite far fetched.
And it shocked me that y'all knew about this podcast, my brother's like how did y'all discover how did you
You gotta
discover like Tiger Belly Badford? How did you discover like the whole
I think
the
I
other
was
podcast?
really, really depressed in college.
And what college? Because y'all
I went
mentioned,
to
yeah, go
I
ahead.
went to UC Santa Cruz.
UC Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
What about you, Sto?
I went to NYU and then I went to UCLA.
NYU.
Mm-hmm.
She's
New
so
York.
smart.
New York?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it like living in New York? I mean, because that's a
It
whole
was
different world.
it was awesome. So I went to high school in London, and so I wanted to stay.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to stay in the city. So that's why I
She
I
went
was
to
like
London?
She's a
straight to
cultured
NYU.
woman.
Mm-hmm. And then
You're
I grew up in Montana, but I was born here in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've moved around a lot.
Hell?
Oh, wow.
Her favorite
neat.
food is octopus and green beans.
So you eat.
But after watching My Octopus Teacher, I feel really bad about that.
That's so crazy. So she's hella cultured and like
Yeah.
New
I've just
York,
I moved
London.
around a lot.
Oh my God.
I've had a whole life before I did porn. I was always very sexual, but it wasn't my career path.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, can I ask how much you make on a like? Cause you're making some paper there. Like,
I can
like
say
major paper.
I don't like to talk that much about how I make, but I have shared on a past financial podcast that I did that my biggest month so far was $285,000. Yeah,
Jeez,
which was
Louise,
crazy.
That's freaking crazy.
It was crazy. It blew. Every time that I make a lot of money, like even when I made 40K the first month, I was like, what is happening?
What the hell? That's
Yeah.
freaking crazy.
I know.
Are you saving and investing your
Yeah,
money?
yeah.
Can we talk a little about
Yeah.
that? About like, because that's why she's there too, to being a financial advisor as well. Like,
No.
I've always been a great with money because my parents.
I
are good
wish
with
I
money.
could be, but I know that that's not my authority at all.
Yeah.
But are you
she doesn't.
investing in
She's involved.
Bitcoin or NFTs and stuff like that?
I have some money in crypto, but it's kind of like reckless. I met this guy on the beach in Puerto Rico where I live, and he just like told me all these cryptos to invest in because that's his thing.
Right.
And I just listened to him.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, but other than that, I also have a financial advisor, but she's older, so she doesn't invest in crypto yet.
do you have a manager as well, like a money manager, like a
I just have
accountant?
a financial advisor. Oh yeah, and then I have tax people in California, and I have tax people in Puerto Rico.
Why Puerto Rico? Like, what's the?
She lives in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I live in Puerto Rico.
Well, you live in Puerto Rico.
I moved there 8 months ago.
What made you move to Puerto Rico?
Well, I was living in California at the time, like it was like 8 months ago, and I just I didn't need to live here anymore during COVID. It was so I just wanted to go have an adventure during
So
COVID.
what's it
so
like-
I wanted to go there, and I
Why-
discovered it.
why
but then,
Puerto Rico, though?
but then I discovered that it's the only place in the world that a U.S. citizen doesn't. There's tax incentives by the government where you don't have to pay federal taxes. Yeah.
So you got.
It's very heavily advertised by the government there too.
So
which is
you got a
cool.
house out in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I haven't bought a place yet, but I'm renting there.
So what's it like living there? I mean,
It's beautiful.
have you gone out there?
Yeah, I visited her
beautiful.
for New Year's.
For
it's
New Year's.
It was the
I
best
live on the
trip of my
beach.
life. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
What are some great things to do out there? I mean, I don't.
It's
I mean,
just
it's America
so relaxed.
still.
Yeah, it's still you can just go there with
It's
your
part of the
ID. You don't need a
US.
passport.
Yeah.
God, that's your life is like a movie.
It was pretty much like
It's
Miami.
insane.
It doesn't really feel real sometimes.
You know, you're kind of like Scarface, like a Tony Montana or something. Like, you know, you're like
Yeah.
just running, killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're killing it.
I'm feeling
so,
the passion. for
So,
it.
so you going back to the podcast, you just discovered these other podcasts because you knew about this.
Well, I
too.
think I discovered your brother when I was really depressed, like so deep depressed, like couldn't get out of bed for 6 months, depressed, like couldn't shower for 2 weeks, depressed. And they were the only podcast that would make me like choke on my food laughing. Like couldn't eat food because I was laughing so hard, crying, hilarious.
And what about Scissor Bros? You don't enjoy Scissor
I
Bros?
love Scissor Bros.
Holy
I watched I watched
Scissor
you eat a
Bros.
worm. I watched you eat a
Dude,
worm.
I was freaking out.
You were like,
Yeah.
can we cut this?
Can I throw a little fucking detail? You know what
Yeah.
was going on in my
I would
mind.
love to
The
hear.
reason why I freaked out is because, like, you know, hot sauce.
I was gagging the whole time during that
this is the
podcast.
thing. What
I
you
could
don't see
Okay.
is when I was looking at the worm, it instinctively like try to like get away from my
Yeah.
finger. So it freaked me out mentally. Like,
You're
oh,
killing
it's like trying to
something.
survive.
Maybe
You know
that's
what I'm
why.
saying? It
Maybe
was
that's
more-
why
it
you
made it
don't.
more
Wait,
real.
maybe that's why you don't like anal. Because Stella told me one time that the first few months of her pushing through the pain of anal, she was crawling away,
Yeah.
crawling on her
So it
hands
was like
and
the
knees.
earthworm going down in the soil.
Yeah.
And that's why I
and there was a
freaked
dick
out.
chasing her, just like your fingers.
But I wanted it, so maybe the worm wanted it.
No.
I
No,
think
maybe
it
he
might
did.
have.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
so...
honestly, to
And
be
then-
a worm, fucking probably sucks. Like he probably wanted to die.
But then no, when I
No.
swallowed it, I felt it trying to like kind of.
Oh!
Yeah. So it was one of those things where like I knew it didn't want. You know, obviously it was trying to survive, and then when I swallowed, and then it was like I felt it like
Oh my god!
trying to go back up the pipe, and I was like, oh
You didn't
no.
chew it?
When I watched that, I was really
chewed
thinking
it like
about that.
because it was
Tiny
because
bit.
Jeremiah had already done it.
Yeah.
So I chewed it
Did
like
it
maybe
taste- what-
once or
did it
twice.
taste
I
like
went.
dirt?
It was so gross. I don't know what it was. It was just so gross to
I
me.
was when I was watching that, I was really thinking, could I do that? And I think I could do it. I think I was like Jeremiah, where it's like, do you want me to do another one for you? Like, would you do
Yeah.
another? It's like, yeah, I would do another.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so. Yeah, he was. He
Yeah.
reminded me of you. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
I
it
feel like
is.
I can.
Yeah.
I really think I could do. I'm just not grossed out by anything.
At all.
No.
What
But the
there's
fact
nothing?
of him feeling like running away, I don't like that.
She's
you
also
know?
very. she has a high pain tolerance. We got a tattoo, matching tattoos together, and
check it out.
and we got carrots together.
Oh, the Carrot Sisters.
Because she put a carrot up her butt one time, so we wanted to commemorate that.
The Carrot Sisters.
We had to take that video down though, but
why the carrot? What's the significance of the carrot? Why the carrot?
Because
Bugs Bunny. What's going on here?
Because she put a carrot up her butt.
Yeah, and we wanted a matching tattoo. We thought carrots.
We had to take that video down because OnlyFans doesn't allow you to put food up your butt anymore.
Yeah.
Really?
Things not meant for sexual stimulation.
So we wanted to
commemorate
that.
Really?
Yeah, because if people go putting carrots up their butt, it might just suck
Oh,
it
it's
up
a
there, and then
liability.
It's a liability.
I'm sure that has happened in like
Oh,
where they have to go.
They put
emergency room.
people put hamsters
or
up
hot
there.
dogs. Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard Gere, I remember back in the day, put a hamster in his butt. Yeah.
Poor Richard Gere. I'm sorry. We're still bringing that up.
Dude, time flew by on this one, huh? It's already 10.
Oh my god.
We have 15 more minutes. Okay,
What are your hard-hitting questions for us?
Because I wanted to ask about like the creeper stories. Like you said, you had a couple instances. Because it's fascinating to me. I watch crime documentaries. I just watch the Tinder swindler.
Like how close did these hot girls get to death?
Well,
have you seen Bear Brooks?
No.
Watch.
What's that?
It's a podcast.
No.
It's
What's that about?
10 episodes. It's about so much. Just watch Bear Brooks on Apple Podcasts.
Bear Brooks. But I want to know your story. Like I want to know like stories of like where like
I've got to say you're gonna have to maybe tell a story because I have put myself in the craziest situations. Like in high school, 14 onward, I was sneaking out of the house 6 nights a week to go clubbing with like 40-year-old men in London. So I could have got assaulted, raped, swindled, trafficked, and I never had one bad experience.
Oh my God.
Looking back, it's terrifying. But back then I really have never had, I mean, I've had creepy men, of course. All women have had things that don't feel great.
Yeah.
But I have been overall very lucky that I haven't had like a crazy, like close to death kind of experience. Which is probably why I love men so much. So let's see if you have any creepy man stories.
Come on, Sawyer.
I love men, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I've probably had at least 20, but
at least 20 what?
Like very scary, almost been trafficked stories. But
come on, let's get to it.
No, but none that I'm like consciously I've seen it with my own eyes. Only like a deep, deep feeling, which I feel like women can relate to. Where it's
let's
one
get
of
into it.
Well, the only evidence I have is like one time when I was 16. I was at a beach near my hometown, and me and my best friend went out swimming, and it was one of the. Oh, also, I grew up in San Diego, where you grew up.
No.
Yeah.
Where?
Carlsbad.
Oh, my cousin Jenny's in out there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was Tamarack Beach, where there was not really. It was Terramar. So there wasn't really a beach per se. There was just kind of a cliff and then the water. And we noticed this dude.
Who's we?
Me and my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, we were 16.
Okay.
Gorgeous girl.
Yeah,
we were both like so cute. And we noticed this really scary dude walking back and forth on the cliff top.
Surfer?
No, not
a surfer.
Not a surfer, not from here. Like you could tell
How
not
do you know
from
that?
here. Just could tell.
His wardrobe, what he was wearing?
I could just get a vibe. I don't know.
Keep going.
Yeah. You develop like an extra sixth sense as a woman, I feel like, of survival skills.
Chelsea, you got that too.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
And I just remember like he was going back and forth. We were smoking something on the beach, on like the cliff, smoking weed. Yeah. Very young. And we like looked up and he was just circling back and forth, like looking down on us like that. And then we're like all right, we were like, whatever. Like, we're just paranoid. We're just smoking weed. We're just paranoid. Let's go in the water. Let's swim. We might have even like taken our tops off because we were completely alone besides this man. We're like, he's not gonna, he's gonna be gone. Whatever. Let's just go swimming. And I guess, but we were out swimming. We were having the time of our life. Literally forgot about that guy. We literally turned around in the ocean, and this man was, so here's the cliff, here's the ocean, and here's the cliff that we were like smoking on. He had climbed down to this cliff, and he had his pee-pee out and he was stroking it to us.
He was lurking like that?
Yeah, I know he was jerking off.
I know, but he was lurking for a minute. Like, he was there for at least an hour.
He was circling like
was he
a
hoping
vulture.
women would arrive or something like before?
Oh, my God.
Or did he follow you there, you think?
No, he wanted children like us. Yeah, we were children. We were 15.
How old was the man?
60.
60 years old?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
my.
we wanted nothing to do with him. We were not. We
Did
were.
he keep his distance, or did he try to approach?
Well, we were in the ocean. We were pretty far out. We were like really good swimmers. And,
Oh, my God.
So we just were like, we're just staying in the ocean until he leaves.
And he left?
Did he leave?
Thank God, a lifeguard pulled up who wrote us up for smoking weed.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, you're
That,
like, we didn't die.
no, thank God. At the time we were pissed, but
Did you report the man?
no.
Oh, my God.
No.
Jeez.
Yeah.
2 more stories, please.
You know what? I remembered one.
All right. This is great.
So this one was actually, I think this is my only one.
Yeah.
And I've never told this story before.
That's good. Let's do it, man. Exclusive. Only at the Steebee Weebee Show.
And
Thank you.
I'm not necessarily, this is not a great moment in my memory. But it's not the worst either. But I was in Mauritius, which is off of an island off Madagascar, for my senior trip when I graduated high school.
Okay.
With my friends. And we were staying at a really nice hotel there because my friend had a house like on the resort.
5-star?
Yeah.
It was immaculate.
It was immaculate.
Yeah.
And it was my girlfriend and I, and then like 8 of our best guy friends. Cause that was just my friend group.
That's good. You had dudes there too?
It was so fun. And we were just partying like crazy, of course. And of course, I
Popping
graduated.
bottles or what?
Yeah, just drinking, smoking weed. We could get anything we wanted there. They
Good
delivered
food.
a PlayStation. They delivered us weed. Everything we wanted.
They had video games?
No, you could literally just ask the people that worked at the hotel, like, can you bring us a PlayStation?
Wait, is
and they
this
would
your
just find
video
one.
game chair?
Yeah, we'll get into that after these stories. Okay.
So anyway, we were just partying,
That was such
fucked up.
sympathetic. Oh, Steve, a beach chair.
Yeah, that is kind of sad.
We need to order you a better
No,
chair.
I like that.
Okay,
I like
okay.
it low to the ground.
Okay, I
We're
respect
gonna
it.
edit that out, by the way.
No,
Timestamp that.
no,
Chelsea,
no.
timestamp that. Back to
No,
your story, Stella.
I respect a
Okay.
beach
Very
chair.
grounded.
But that was so.
It's very grounded.
Steve. That's it.
Because we want to
don't
order
judge.
you a nicer one. But if you
No,
like
I
that,
like that.
Okay, we
I
won't.
like that. I
No.
prefer that. I don't mind.
I'll just order you a really nice
No,
fake
I don't
pussy.
want none of it. Let's go back to your story. Get back to your story.
Okay. So anyway, the point was that we're just partying, being crazy, okay? And one day my girlfriend and I, the guys are like, playing video games, smoking weed upstairs, whatever. And we're drunk in the pool because the house had its own pool.
Yeah.
But you can still get room service and everything, right?
Right.
So we called the guy he was our one room service guy. He was just so cool. We called him and we were wasted. I was 17, she was 18. And we kept ordering more bottles of Grey Goose. Like we were just drowning in it. Yeah. And so I remember we ordered a bottle of Grey Goose, Red Bulls, and an order of French fries. And he came and brought them to us, and we were butt naked in the pool, drunk. And we were like, come in. And we were feeding him French fries. And we were like, come on, like,
This
come
is the
in.
hotel employee.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he got butt naked, and he came in with us.
Oh, no.
With the
Yeah,
hotel.
the
you
hotel
were-
The dude
employee
that worked
on
there?
shift. Yeah.
And
so,
you were 16.
I was 17. And so then, but we were egging it on, okay? But then, he's in the pool with us.
Still not okay.
But
of him.
Yeah, but my God, so that's why this part of the story. So this is why this is here. So then, yeah, in my memory, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
So then, my other guy friend was in the pool with us, butt naked too. And so we're just all having fun time.
Skinny
and playing.
dipping.
And the guy gets a little
The employee.
the employee gets too handsy, so he's rubbing his dick on my friend's leg. When she like felt really uncomfortable all of a sudden because she couldn't really get away from him because he was getting too handsy. Instead of just fun naked in the pool, he was like rubbing his dick on
He's
it.
on the
His
clock?
dick was hard.
But is he on?
He's on the clock. So then,
what the hell is
so
he
then
thinking?
she runs into the bedroom like, okay, I need to get out of here. And then he comes over to me, rubs his hard dick on my leg, is like holding me close to him,
in
like
the
trying
cold,
to.
in the cold pool.
And I think, you know what? The thing is, I don't think he'd ever like experience something like that. You know, like you're
How could you have
horny,
forgotten about
and yeah, I know. I block it out of my memory.
Oh my
anyway,
God.
so then I'm like, oh, I have to go chase after my friend. Like, I don't know what's going on here. This is a very weird scenario. Like, all of a sudden, reality hit. We're drunk, 17, 18-year-olds, reality hit.
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise. Keep it-
But so then I was fine, but my friend wasn't. She was pretty like she
Yeah,
did not like
traumatized.
and my other guy friend that had been naked in the pool was then standing outside the pool with like, dude, you gotta leave. Like you gotta get your clothes on. They're just both butt naked. He's like trying to get this guy to leave and he's like not doing it. So it just got out of hand.
Did you report him to the hotel manager?
Well, so this was the thing. This I feel so bad about, and I don't know how much I can share about this, but
Think about it.
no, I'll go slow into the story. So I
Okay,
can
this is
think
gonna
about
be
it.
on YouTube. That's why.
Yeah, I know.
Think
I'll
about
think about it.
Okay.
So I'll be very vague. But
Okay,
so my friend knows people in very high places. The guy whose family owns that house. And so we told the story to him thinking nothing of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he told his dad. And then his dad had the police come, like the very high up police come and interview us about what the guy did. And then my friend and I went and spoke to the owner of the whole resort because they were like, what's going on? And they comped us our whole trip. So they all our drink bills, all our sushi. I probably racked up at least $10,000. I was terrified to charge it on my dad's credit card free.
Oh my
Because
God.
also I was a minor and her dad is very important. My dad would be, both of our parents would freak out. They would probably sue them.
yes,
So they were
yes.
like, let's just push this under the rug.
What happened to
the
the
guy?
employee? What happened to
he
the
got
employee?
a criminal charge.
He got
Yeah.
booked. He got booked.
No one ever told us what happened, but he did get booked. Yeah,
He get
because
booked.
what they did, they were interviewing us. The police came at like 2 a.m. before our flight at 7 a.m. like leaving the island.
So that kid
and
got
we were
busted.
drunk and high when they interviewed us, and they were like separated us so we'd all have our own story. And I was just like, God, I hope I remember this correctly.
But he wasn't a kid; he was an adult.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
how old was the guy?
He
How-
was like in
the
his
employee?
30s.
Yeah.
The
he was
employee was in his 30s?
like probably late 30s.
Yeah.
maybe
Oh
40s.
my God.
Yeah. And so so they interviewed us with that, and then they brought him in front of all of us, and we had to say, yes, that's the guy. I felt so bad. But it was
Why?
wrong, but I felt so bad.
No.
Oh,
No,
man.
I felt so
no.
bad.
He has a part
Don't
in that
feel
too.
He does, but
What
still
should
I
he have
felt
done?
bad.
What should he have done?
Not taking his
Drop off the
uniform
order.
off.
How about this? Drop off
Yeah.
the order.
Yeah. Because girls, we're allowed to be drunk at that house at 17-year-olds.
He's on the clock.
It's his responsibility. Yeah.
Drop off the order
Even if you weren't underage, do not take off your pants as an employee.
Yeah. Yeah.
and just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
do
I
your
mean,
job.
sexy girls, young girls are very
No.
He's
persuasive.
on the clock. He's on the clock.
No.
Yeah, but you got to
He's
think reality.
working.
But reality is people get swayed. Like I fucked the homeless guy was my client at the homeless shelter. Okay, that was wrong. But also it was consensual and
Yeah,
And
it's
he was
consensual.
overage.
Yeah,
He
was older
you
than
weren't
me,
asking for
and
this
we were in
employee to
love.
do all this stuff.
Yeah, but I still felt bad.
Yeah.
It also is just inherently different when it's a man and a woman, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were like, yeah, we want to see if he gets naked and comes in the pool and like eat the French fries.
Oh, but
we're
you
flirting.
you did ask him. Though.
Oh, we were begging him to come in. We're like, get naked, like
so
come
he
in.
felt peer pressured.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We fully peer. That's why I
But
feel
he's
bad.
an adult. He's
no,
an
but
adult.
the thing was, we
And he's
were.
an
I mean?
employee.
It was fun in the pool, naked and all. But when he started getting hard and rubbing his dick on us and holding us
Yeah,
close,
yeah,
my
yeah.
friend got very freaked out really fast. And then
Okay.
we couldn't get him to leave.
Yeah.
So that's when I think his horny brain took over too much.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
should have just dipped
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
left.
His
I hope my
predatory
parents
brain.
don't watch this ever.
I don't think they're
But if they
aware
do,
of the
I mean,
Steebee Weebee Show.
Do you have
Honestly-
a fear of like having a daughter after this episode?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Oh
because
my
there's so many different
God, what?
concerns. There's so many different concerns that like
just
you
threw
know
a
not
pussy
to
at
say
you.
that that's gonna happen anytime
Pussy's
soon.
just flying at
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, I mean,
No.
that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think
Men
I-
have get in bad situations too,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
though. Life's hard out there for men too. They
Oh,
get in
yeah.
But
risky,
what if
scammy
what if your
situations.
son was that hotel employee? That would be worse.
What if my son? Oh, we would.
Yeah.
It would. There would be.
That can't
There would
happen.
be all
Can't do that.
kinds of
Yeah.
discipline. Yeah. I would,
Okay.
Yeah. That's more like, dude. We got to get you a shrink. We
Mhm.
got to get you. You're gonna have to do these 12-step
I
programs.
like that's the
These
first
essay.
instinct.
Yeah. These
that's a
sex
good
and honest
instinct.
programs. We're gonna get you. You got to zoom in. You
Do
got to
you
get a
want
sponsor.
kids?
That's a hard question. I do, but I mean, dude, look. I mean, I would have. I mean,
Like when the time is right.
yeah, and the thing is, I don't know, because I still feel like like play video games.
That's like me. I can't
You know
have
what I
kids
mean?
for at
I'm
least
like,
10 years.
I get my stuff done, but I'm still kind of irresponsible with a lot of things. Like I'm
Yeah.
responsible, but I'm kind of like I play Warzone still. I still skateboard. You know, they're like I still do.
Because you have the time for it, though.
Yeah.
you couldn't- yeah, you couldn't
why'd
raise a
ask
kid
that?
in
Like,
here.
I'm just
No,
curious
no.
why you would ask something. Does that spark your curiosity?
Yeah.
What really?
Yeah.
You'd be
Then
a cool dad.
I feel like
think
a
so?
lot
Yeah.
of your
like
fans.
when you're, well, you should be an old dad because you're very wise and cool and you're ready to just be like grumpy and old.
If I were a dad, because I've thought about this, if I were to have a son, because I have a lot of like unfulfilled wrestling, because I was into wrestling, like I was
Right.
really Poway wrestling. I'm afraid that if my kid like even showed a little bit of talent in wrestling, or I would totally just, you know how like Asian parents would be
You'd
like,
like
you're
take
playing
over
the
their
piano.
life.
Yeah, I would be like,
you'd live vicariously through them.
yeah, I'm afraid that I would do that. And
Yeah.
that's not fair on
So
him.
you got to live your life first until you're so worn out. You're like, I don't want to
Yeah,
live life
I would
anymore.
be like,
and then you're like,
yeah.
good
But
for
I
you.
would. But then I also thought about this because your brother skateboards, right?
Yeah.
So I would be like, if they showed interest in that, I would definitely like
And
really
Steve-
encourage that.
Steve got him
Yeah,
a
that's good.
skateboard and what else is that
Grip
thing?
tape.
Grip tape.
He's
And
so
that
nice.
is not the sign of a pressure parent. That is a sign of a gifting parent. And
Yeah,
that
you're
is
so
a beautiful thing.
sweet.
I appreciate. I do what I can. I get so much.
You're parenting the other youths in the world.
Well, I
They
know
need-
how
they need a
skaters
Uncle
are, and
Stevie.
like if someone just that's like a little bit of like encouragement, like because
Yeah.
skateboard. I mean, it's not cheap to get. I mean,
Mhm.
skateboards are So
You're
if
so
you wanted to,
nice.
he would, and that's his size. That'd probably hype him up.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry.
You're
That's
so
Just can you have him
nice.
maybe follow me back on Insta, like, cause maybe.
I will.
Maybe
buy-
I can get a
that's how you
follow
get
on
your
Instagram or
fans.
something.
You're like,
Absolutely.
I'll give you
Like,
anything if you
Absolutely.
just follow
I'm
me.
gonna
Yeah.
give it to him as an
Or
ultimatum.
you don't have to. You don't have to. Just
No,
be
it's
like,
a threat. It's an ultimatum.
Huh?
He doesn't get the skateboard unless he follows you. Don't worry.
Well,
On
it
all
would be nice.
platforms.
It would be nice.
He
It would be
hate
nice.
follows
It would
you.
be nice. Time flew by on this one.
Yeah.
Now,
It
Chelsea, just on a
did.
side note, do you think? I mean, this is we're kind of like PG rated R, but not. We're safe on. You think on this one? Like
Yeah.
I know we didn't.
I've heard you guys talk about some
So worse things than this?
nasty stuff, but you said some things are getting demonetized.
Oh well, that's
Scissor
for Scissor
Bros.
Bros.
Because-
Because we do. I mean, we stuck
You
The
eat
stunts.
worms.
we stuck enemas in our butts.
Yeah, I
Wait,
like the
what-
thing
what-
where
what?
you hit the.
We stuck enemas in our
Stuff.
butts, like we were like
Yeah.
that we.
I've never
they're-
even done a full enema before.
Yeah, we squeezed it in our butts.
I
I think this
want
one
to do
will
that.
be fine.
You think this will be fine?
Just the first 5 minutes, you're not supposed to say any bad words.
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
And now we
Did
can
we?
say all of it.
Did we?
I don't know.
This is the time I want to really like plug both your social media things, and then just plug whatever you want to plug, websites, whatever you got going on. Go ahead.
My OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Stella Barey, Barey. And my TikTok, I have so many TikTok accounts, so I really can't go through all of them. But my TikTok is Anal Princess with the L as a 1 and the E as a 3.
How come there's
You'll
only
figure
one
that
post
out.
on that?
There's not. There's a lot. So
Really?
it probably was
Oh
the
no,
wrong
that's yours.
account.
That's mine.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. And then my Twitter is Barey Baby, Barey Baby.
No underscore or anything.
No, just
Okay.
Barey Baby, and you'll find me somehow if you Google me. You'll find my butthole.
Mm-hmm.
And
then Sawyer.
My TikTok is not your publicist. I'm not your publicist on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And on my Instagram and TikTok bio, you can book a 1-hour consultation with me. And I'm actually going to start offering them with Stella soon.
For the
But
girls,
for
for the
the
girls that
girls.
want to build their brand, we just
For the guys
We
with
built-
girlfriends out there, maybe you can buy this for Valentine's Day or something.
yeah. If you're girl or you and her want to start a couples OnlyFans, like anything, we've
that
just,
exists?
Well,
Yeah.
we've built up so much knowledge from the last 2 years of doing this all ourselves that we're trying to give it to
Yeah,
give
so I
it
do
to
them
the
once.
community.
I do them once a week. You can book a 1-hour Zoom conversation with me, and we just go over through your full page. I give you advice. Stella's
could
my
give me
main
advice?
Would you
wife.
start an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that
Yes.
up. You're
Fucking
we're on-
I'll
pocket
give you one
pussy?
for
no,
free.
No, because I have a good butt. I got a bubble butt. So
Who's your market?
His
Who's paying to
fans.
see your butt?
His millions of fans.
You know what? I would pay to see your butt.
Me too.
I would see a weekly
I would be
a
hit,
weekly
I would be
butt
hit on the
selfie.
west side.
And you like can see, and you can
West
be
side
like,
Well,
today
you
it's a little saggy.
You know what
today
I
it's
would
really
pay
firm.
for, Steve? I would pay for like uncensored podcasts and stories that you wouldn't tell for free.
With your butt included.
I don't think
Like,
it even
just
has
mooning.
to be nude. I
You
don't
can just
even think
moon.
it
How
has
do
to
I start OnlyFans?
You sign up on
I
the
know,
website.
But what would okay? So I would promote it on my IG.
No, you can't promote it on Instagram.
You can codedly.
codedly, but
Codedly?
it's not great.
Then how would I promote it?
Probably
TikTok.
just through YouTube.
Or
My
YouTube.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
say you have it and say, hey guys, like go to his OnlyFans, see his
Go to
butt.
my OnlyFans to hear the rest of this conversation.
So
see-
what
to
can I
see
do
my
on my
taint.
OnlyFans? Does it have to be sexual? Can I just cook?
No.
it?
No, you could do
Oh.
anything.
I could cook or something,
Yeah.
or
But
make
think,
fried rice.
but you got to think, what would you spend money on? Okay, if you want to watch someone, would you pay money to watch someone make fried rice? If you would, then there's a market for that. but men pay overall with horny brain. So and it's mostly going to be men paying for it unless you have a lot of horny women.
I
who
would
make
probably
women very
just
horny.
have just other guy like
Yeah.
guys like.
No,
Guys,
I
no, I think
me,
they-
But
me
no,
and my
I don't have a.
You either go
most
full
of my
taint.
Wait,
I
no.
know my algorithm.
Yeah.
Most of my fans are dudes.
Yeah.
Steve, me,
Intimacy.
my
Intimacy.
sister, my hot sister, Sierra, and Stella are all huge fans of you. There's
Yeah.
got
You're
to be
just
other.
saying
No,
that
I
'cause
would
you're-
sub-
You're just saying that because
no,
you're here in my
no.
place
No,
right now.
I've been fans of you since I was deep down in depression. I found you a week after I found Bobby. I swear to God.
I would sub to your OnlyFans for more like just intimate content,
to
which you
just
already
to
give, but
know,
even more.
yeah, to hear family updates and hear things sooner than the podcast,
Or be like, hey, I just woke up, like this is what
Yeah,
I
or
look
like-
like.
Yeah. Oh, I do dream vlogs.
I would love
I
to
would
see
love
you like take
that.
a. You could take.
But whoa, don't I have to be in my boxer shorts or my underwear or something?
you
No.
don't. No. But
No?
you won't. It's not like you're gonna make crazy money doing stuff that's.
I mean,
not.
one time you could be like, okay,
Yeah.
just because I always talk about it, here's my dick.
Oh, I could be the poo king.
No, you can't show poop on
Oh.
OnlyFans.
But that's no one. No
It's
one
not
wants
allowed. Just
to-
because it's not allowed,
You're
not
right,
because
you
I'm
don't-
shaming
okay.
it.
No one's.
Could
none
I
of your fans wanna
dance
see you
like
jerk
in my
off.
like I could
Yeah.
like get my butt and then
Do you have a lot of
dance?
gay fans?
Maybe I don't know. I don't.
You
know
don't know your.
No.
I think it should just be
I think
comedy
gay
then.
guys like me though.
Comedy
Gay
then,
guys
and
like
you know,
me.
I would sub to like see
No.
just like, I would sub to see your dick like if your
No,
dick,
no, you
dick-
wouldn't.
No,
No,
listen,
you wouldn't.
no, not your
I'm gonna
actual
put my
dick.
foot down
no,
on
no, no,
that.
Out
no,
of curiosity,
no.
I would.
I would
Just-
see
just
your
one
hard.
time.
No, your hard dick.
I could be the micro
through your
king. I could be the
pants.
micro king.
That's your handle. That's your handle. Claim
micro
it. Claim
king.
it before you upload this.
the micro king.
Probably
But-
already
But you
taken.
can't be the micro king if you're not a micro.
Yeah, are you?
Because you're gonna claim that, and people are gonna get there and be like, "Dude, my kink is micro penises," and you're lying to me.
Well, it is.
No, but it's
it
also
can
gonna
be.
be
It can be micro.
Yeah.
It can be micro,
soft.
but it could grow. Too.
Shout out to whoever
You heard it
already
first
might
on
have
the
the
Steebee
micro
Weebee
king.
Wait, how about micro grower?
Micro grower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe for a T-shirt like.
Mm-hmm.
a
Or like
plant.
micro penis and fried
And maybe
rice could be
whoever
like
subscribe-
you're like
Maybe whoever
Making
subscribes
the
to your
fried rice
OnlyFans.
micro king.
making fried rice with your micro penis.
fried rice micro grower.
Is there a market for that?
You're gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're gonna create
No. What's
it.
the potential? What's the market potential
Probably
on
like
this?
$1K a month.
Huge.
For
I can make
curiosity.
$10 a month.
1K a month.
1K
I
a
can make
month.
1K a month.
Yeah, if you market it well, I think you could do that.
If you post every day, you gotta post every day. Can
Yeah.
you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
what
you gotta
kind
you
of
gotta
content?
you gotta let go of all your pride. You gotta beg people like, please God, please watch me make fried rice with my
Yeah.
micro penis. I
Yeah.
promise it's not as bad as it sounds.
So I can. So I
No,
would,
if you tell genuine stories that people have always wanted to know about, I think
Yeah.
there is a market
real,
Because
intimate
I have
content.
so many questions for you, and I don't think you would want to answer
Like
them.
messaging.
oh,
for free.
on like for the normal
Yeah.
content.
You know what? I
Yeah.
would pay to sext with you for like 30 minutes. I would love to know
No,
how you
no,
sext.
you would
Through a
not.
computer screen?
No,
no
you
I
would
would.
not.
I want to know how.
Yeah.
I don't want you to fake sext. I want you to like sext how you like. People would pay to
Yeah.
see how you sext with your actual girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
sext?
No.
Do you send dick pics? Do you say, "Baby, I'm so horny right now.
I may have
I
just
want to fuck you later."
one. I may have one pic that I've had for a long
Oh,
time.
and you just send
That
to
you
every
send-
girl.
Wait,
You're like, this
wait,
is
wait,
my
wait,
best-
how
I
long
mean this-
ago?
No, hold up, Chels. What time
we
stamp
see
that
it?
for
No.
real?
Can we
for
see
real?
it? No, can
for
we see
real?
it? Can
no,
we
we're
see it?
leaving that
No,
out.
no,
we're
we're
leaving
leaving
that.
that.
No, we're
All
not.
of the
No,
last
we're not.
5 minutes is out.
I
She
know
just
you're
told
lying.
you about her poop. Come on, Steve.
No, but can we see it?
It's so.
And give a reaction, but show
Yeah.
no one?
No. How about this? No.
I rate them
no,
for a living.
And no.
I'm not judgmental.
Do you want to see rice? A piece of rice?
What if you
Don't pressure him. Don't pressure him if he doesn't want to.
You're right, I'm like,
yeah.
Stella
But
was pressuring
By
him
the
to showing his
way,
penis.
this last 10 minutes out of the episode, I normally don't edit of the whole episode. So thanks for tuning in.
Wait, but how old were you when you took
You're
it?
asking way too many vulnerable questions, and I'm not going to answer it.
He like
already
face-tuned it to be
subconscious.
better.
By the way, it took me like hours just to
Wait,
get
wait,
that
wait.
one.
Okay, I have one question. Is it
What?
flash or is it not flash?
Wait, ask
Is it
me again.
flash photography or not?
What do you
Is
mean
this light
flash?
from
Did you
IKEA?
take a picture of your dick with flash like this or no flash? Because that really changes.
Flash on or off?
No,
Flash really
it
shows
was
the
literally
veins.
from the.
Oh, you can.
Oh, down
You
below.
can see some nutsack. Yeah, you could see some goddamn nutsack.
And can you see, like, a
you
little
could see
happy
some
drip?
nutsack?
No, that's the best
Nuts?
angle though.
Wait, so are you like?
Why are you asking me so many questions about my thing?
This is what the people want to
But
know.
No, they don't.
No,
Yeah,
I
they
love.
don't.
They
no,
really don't.
Yes, they do.
don't.
They do. They do. And
Nuts
no one's
sack.
paid for
But
this.
the dudes that
The conversation is
Nutsack
continued
is
on
OnlyFans.
important,
No.
but we
I
didn't talk
guarantee
about
that.
that. Dick rating is not complete without nutsack. Drew also has a
True.
perfect penis because of massive nutsack.
He has a ball
nuts,
sack this long.
nuts hang halfway down his thigh.
Yeah.
Hottest thing I've ever experienced. Do you have bigger nuts than your dick?
I have one last question.
Are your nuts
out of
bigger
my
than
own
your dick?
curiosity, does proportion matter?
Yeah, you already know the answer. Of course it does. Yeah.
Does proportion matter?
Yeah, you want it to look proportionate.
To your
mean?
body, right?
To my body.
No, to a guy's
length
body. To a
girth.
guy's body.
Oh.
I'm talking about a guy's.
Yeah, if you're
thing.
smaller and your dick's smaller, it looks more proportionate.
No, but if your dick is huge and you're a short king, like that's awesome.
It
So-
would suck to be really big, tall, really big, tall guy, and you have a normal sized dick because it probably looks smaller.
Yeah,
on
that
you.
sucks.
But who cares? Like,
We're gonna. I'll answer a lot of this stuff
As
on
long
camera.
as it
OnlyFans.
I'll
comes,
answer a lot of this stuff off camera.
On OnlyFans.
as long as
I-
it makes
you know what I mean?
babies,
On OnlyFans, right?
it doesn't matter what the penis is, you guys.
We're gonna have a consultation.
as long as
Steve.
it sprays cum and can go in holes.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Okay, so
Smaller is better for anal.
As long
though.
as you're getting pleasure, that's all that matters, and you have to remember that.
No, but Stella thinks smaller is better for anal.
It is, but that doesn't matter at the end of the day. Honest to God, like it's really just about: are you getting pleasure? Are you getting satified sexually? It's not about if someone else likes your
masturbating.
penis.
I love master. Yeah, I have
so
a great
if
time
that's all you
masturbating.
need, if you want
I
to
have
stick
my
it in
little
girls'
latex
holes,
gloves. I'm good. I got my
Yeah.
latex gloves. I got my Vaseline.
That's like me.
Intensive care lotion.
I have
I'm
one
good.
vibrator that's my favorite, and I have
Where
5
do you
of them.
meet your women that you have sex with?
Again, off camera. It's mostly. I don't think you know my fan base. It's 90% guys that watch this.
And
They
they
love
I have no
Yeah.
female like that are interested in the stuff.
No,
Guys,
I-
y'all were asking me. Nah.
So
Okay.
we should talk about
Tell
our
us
own
in the
pussies.
comments if you want to
I
know the
have-
questions.
No. Don't. We're gonna end this very soon.
I have a really nice pussy. Since you guys are not horny anymore for his nutsack, I have a great purple pussy. Purple pussies are beautiful.
Oh, you
And
have your own.
I
for
also
the
have a
first-
bush. I have a bush, which I love. And my butthole is kind of dark, which is really cute.
I have one last
And
question.
stretchy.
I have one last question.
Mhm.
Is it good for dudes to groom and like? Because I'm like.
I don't.
I
care.
love a
You like
a
bush?
wilderness man.
Yeah, I like a
Just-
wilderness.
you
Don't care about your body
You
at all.
do?
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
fuck me and shit comes out. It doesn't matter.
So
like
I
a
thought,
messy
so
man.
you don't like groom?
Bush going into the thighs.
No, I don't dislike groomed, but I don't want a guy that does his eyebrows. I don't want a guy that like
Metrosexual.
goes nude. Every man I've ever been with, cuts his pubes a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he wants his dick to look
Alright.
bigger. He wants it to
I'm
look
gonna-
nice.
I'm gonna
But
throw a
I just love
curveball.
hair.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball now.
Yeah.
What if the dude completely bare?
Like naturally?
No.
Like he makes it that way.
Yeah.
I don't like
I'm
that.
not into
It's just
that.
not manly. Why? Because for me, if
Did
you're
you
if you're
laser?
naturally bald, it's fine.
Did you laser it all the way off?
No. He waxes. No, I don't know.
Holy moly!
No,
Is
but
that video camera?
I made a bad mistake.
No,
Oh,
you
no, did
didn't.
you
All right, so
laser?
dudes, hold up. I just want to tell this to my
Because
fan base.
no, it's your
I
natural
want to tell this to my
body.
fan
You
base.
should embrace your natural
To my
body.
home, to my sister sibling, to all my dudes out
Scissor
there.
siblings.
Don't
Laser.
shave.
Keep your
your
natural man
pubes.
body.
Grow your pubic
Yeah.
hairs out, guys.
We want a
I made
natural
that
man.
mistake. Okay,
You
I
can use
made
like
that
the
mistake.
man.
What did you do? Laser?
Off camera, I'll tell you.
No.
No.
I
You have
shouldn't
to
have
bury
shaved it.
what?
I shouldn't have shaved
You've
it.
shared so much
But
worse
shaving
than
grows
this.
back.
I shaved it.
Oh, it'll come
Oh,
back.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's probably already prickly.
Bald.
When?
Don't worry
Today.
about it. That's my business.
Why?
Don't worry about
Why?
it. That's my business.
My question is why?
I don't know. I thought that people would like it. Or
People.
I don't know. I'm in my own little world. I don't know why. I'm alone in here.
You know what? It's important to go between because I've been bald. I've had landing strips. Now I have a big bush.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. It's the biggest I've ever had. It's
not
like
I'm
that
making the
big.
wrong
long.
choices, man.
I don't have it hairy between my
Right.
lips, but I have it. I have it hairy up here.
So
What do you prefer on a woman?
I don't care.
Nude.
You know,
Oh,
I
good.
don't care.
Thank
Really?
you.
I don't
When men say
care.
they prefer it a certain way, I'm like,
I don't
just
care.
fuck the hole.
Whatever it is.
Just
it
use the
is.
hole.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it is. Okay, thanks
He's
for
like,
tuning
any
in to
pussy.
another episode
Any
of the
pussy
Steebee
that comes
Weebee
to me,
Show.
please, I want it.
If you want to help support the content, go to
This
patreon.com/Steebee
was
Weebee.
so fun.
Go to youtube.com/Scissor Bros. Make sure you check out Scissor Bros every Friday. Okay.
I love scissor.
SteebieWeebieShow.com for my website. Bandcamp.com for all the music. Go to and if you want to send any packages, send all your stuff to 1425 North Cherokee Avenue, PO Box 1391, LA, California 90093. That last 10 minutes is getting chopped.
No,
It's getting chopped.
please, no.
Thank
If you
y'all for
chop it,
coming.
I will feel
It
like
was
you.
Thank y'all for
good.
coming.
You have a small nutsack if you chop it.
Okay, dude, just seriously, lower down the volume dude, we need to end this before I start sweating. Dude, thanks for coming.
sweating.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank
support
you.
their stuff. Follow them on Instagram.
You're
Thank
so
you.
funny.
My buddy Skip is a trip, feeling blue like a crib. Framed for robbing a bank, letting loose from the hip. He really couldn't predict this script was so full of angst. Him and Henry were woodpeckers, did a song and dance at big. Oh, rodeo man in the West, you can. You're the best on the land. 2 plus the sands, stir the bull with your hand. Oh, Skip, you can. Get that fucking bull, pull on that rope. Feeling still crazy, maintaining against the grain. Making me wanna get in a plane. The pain inside my brain never ends, sustain. I'm down for the count on the ground freight train. Living today, don't give it away. They're preaching the praise, the raise. Shining it down to mightiest crowns, the finest of frowns delayed. Skippy's afraid, he feels betrayed. Live this way, can deal with shade. A spade is a spade, he made the grade. Displayed in a charade of pain. I am not a man, I am an animal, a male. I live by maritime, the law of water, about to sail. Where my mother had me, I slipped out of her canal. What you call a sailing ship is named after a female.